rascal. You alright, Scout? Oh. So yeah, there's a red kite up there. I don't know if you can see it in the sky. Quite far away. I'll try and get it in the middle and zoom in afterwards. But yeah, the morning after the storm. So I'm just walking through the village, and this is one of the biggest village greens in the whole of the UK. Well, in England anyway. So yeah, it's quite a large one. There's a little bit of damage on the tree just over there. Not too bad, just a little branch snapped out. But yeah, I'm going to go to the allotment in a minute. It's still quite windy, but it's not raining now, which is quite good. So yeah, just thought I'd come and give the dogs a walk this morning after all the heavy rains and everything last night. And yeah, going to head to the allotment in a minute, just check all the compost bin lids and everything, just check they're all still there, check the cages and the brassicas haven't blown away or, you know, collapsed and been bent like it did the other year. I've made them quite strong with supporting poles this year, so hopefully they're okay. Well, I can guarantee some of the poles will have come out anyway. But I'm going to head over there in a minute, just going to get the dogs all tidied up. And Ollie, don't jump up, you little rascal. And yeah, get the dogs tidied up. Here's Scout there. And yeah, I'll bring you back on up the allotment. Yeah, there's a massive gap in the hedge over there. That must have happened in the last week or so. Must have blown down maybe. So I just hitching my bag back on my back. Yeah, so I did have a blue water barrel on my site, and I'm hoping, well, in fact it's not too bad because hopefully it hasn't done too much destruction. But looking at things over here, it's not too bad at the moment. But yeah, I'll perhaps have to grab that. If it's mine, it's got a lid on it. No, I haven't got a lid on it, so it might not be mine. But yeah, these structures stood up pretty well to weather. Well, I'll say that one. This one hasn't. That one hasn't at all. So I may have to try and sort that one out in a minute. It is still raining, so I've got to watch out for this camera because it was wet last time. I had lots of good suggestions to dry it out. I'm going to put it in some rice in a bag, I think. But I've been putting it on a radiator. I've been drying my clothes in my bedroom, and I think the moisture from that's just built up. So yeah, I mean, none of my onions are coming up by the looks of it in this one here. But I'm going to have to get in that and sort it out in a minute. All my compost bin lids, they're all still here, luckily. Let's have a quick look at the temperature while I'm here. Oh yeah, so this has gone down now. Look, it's just it's got to be, what's that, about 106 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's just coming out reactive. So I haven't added any more to it since my last video. You can see how much it's shrunk down. But what I might have to do now is try and get a bit of that one, man the moo wiggle finger, and pop it into this one. Keep the volume from this one, try and keep it so it keeps the temperature in. I mean, there's not many grass clippings now, the grass is pretty much finished. But if you can get coffee grounds or something like that to mix in, that'll all do really well. This one's about, what's that, about 36 degrees Celsius. So that's not looking too bad, that's a leaf mould. So yeah, looking around the plot, this was the bin I thought may have blown away, but luckily that's still there. That's wedged in nicely there actually, so I'll leave that there. All the dinosaurs are blown over. The rhubarb's proper died right down now. But yeah, I'm just going to pop this camera away and sort out this little cloche a little bit if I can. And have a closer look while I'm in there, have a look at the onions, see if any are poking their heads through yet. I'll bring you back in a minute and I'll sort it out. Right, I've sorted out that other barrel and the onion cage. So I just bunged the other barrel down there for now, wedged it in up against my other one in the shed and that. So hopefully, you know, it won't go rattling around because it was blowing around all over the place when I was trying to do this cage over here. So this is pretty much sorted out now. The reason why it broke is because I didn't have enough of the green plastic metal canes, well, plastic covered metal canes at the time, so I just used some of these wooden canes, and they're quite old and some of them snapped. So I've got it kind of sorted out now for the time being, best I can in this wind anyway. I've only seen one onion coming up, and it was somewhere down over here, but yeah, it is here. Look. I'll show you my one onion. So it's just there, look, I hope you can see it all right. That's all I could see really. My garlic over here, my hardneck garlic, 2 rows down here, can't see any coming up at all. So I'm it's like blooming Groundhog Day like last year. This is what I was worried about. It didn't come up until the new year. The garlic in here, the soft necks come up, and nothing in this side. Looks like I'm getting nibbled by something, especially that one there, look. Yeah, everyone was saying, why don't you bloody cover them? And I should do. I'm a bit of a bloody lazy gardener. I have got some cloches. Elaine said, get them covered up from Allotment Joy. Yeah, them cloches weren't like that last time when I came up. So I don't know, they ain't going to get blown up like that. So I think someone's been rummaging, maybe. But yeah, I ain't going to do this today, but I'm going to get these little green cloches put over the garlic. So I'm not going to hang around here too much today. Get back, because it is raining still. But yeah, just wanted to give you an update, see what's going on. Broad beans coming up okay, so I'm happy with them. Compost's doing alright, yeah, broad beans doing okay over here. No more of the green manures really, with germinated here. You can see a pea just there that hasn't germinated, right up on the top. So although there's vermin on my plot, like voles and stuff, I don't seem to eat the beans or the peas when I plant them straight into the ground, so they're definitely not mice anyway. Pigeons having a bit of a field down the broccoli. This broccoli in here is looking a little bit worse, where I doubt if I'll get another crop, but I'm just going to leave it in to keep the ground busy really. And I've just noticed there's another hole just down there. Yeah, the Phycelia been battered a bit by the wind and weather and that, so hopefully that will you know, terminate itself, otherwise I'll be chopping it down and covering it with compost. But yeah, wood chips all on my plot are all nicely bedded in now, and should give it a nice bit of coverage for the winter, protect it all. Yeah, so I'm going to go home now. Just looking around the plot quickly, doesn't seem to be much damage. I mean, there was one guy who had a polytunnel over there last year, but it kind of got battered. I mean, it's so windy here. There's no polytunnels or greenhouses or anything, it's just sheds. And you're only allowed a small shed. I think it's 4 foot by 6 foot maximum, and maximum 6 foot high as well. But yeah, at least all the rains have gone now. Sorry, my camera's playing up, hopefully it's not even more buggered. But yeah, still got a lot of groundwater on this plot here. There's a bit of a dip here though. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. Hope nobody else has had much damage in their plots or anything. Best to go and check really after that storm. It was the windiest it's ever been in the village here. Right, I'm going to shoot off now anyway. Everyone have a good day. Goodbye.